At this point, Kim kind of just sighs, and you feel a little pinch to your shoulder, the flesh on your shoulder, and there's this kind of sound. And then, in a matter of moments, you know, like when you've taken an aspirin or painkiller, and suddenly you get that nice tingling sensation when it starts to kick in. You suddenly get this feeling over your body. The nausea seems to calm, the spinning kind of calms, and you just seem to, the pain starts to disappear. Kim kind of walks past you, shaking his head a little bit, starts going to the washroom. In the washroom, you guys can hear a psht sound, and dead eyes. You're kind of jolted awake by something, and you for a moment feel this nauseating, horrible feeling, and then you start to feel it all fade away in a nice numbing tingling as you guys are both waking up. Mr. Kim then takes the little device, sticks it into his suit jacket, and then proceeds to turn on the water in this bathroom and wash his hands as you're finding yourself in your strewn position, Deadeye. So how are you responding, Deadeye? Your goggles are gone.
I say, Guten Tag to Mr. Kim. If my goggles are gone from the toilet seat, then not toilet seat, but the shelf.
Oh no, you have to, like, you're not wearing your goggles. That's all you know right now.
Okay. I still say Guten Tag.
What'd you say?
Guten Tag. That's hello. Yeah, no, good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning in German.
Yeah. Do you have German? Because even if you don't have German, you have enough to... I couldn't remember if your character had that one. Yes?
Yes.
He just kind of pauses. You're in Japan, he says in Japanese, which you're able to understand because you've been doing a crash course on the air flight over and everything. You got like a point in it now, so, you know, it's better to practice it while you're here. And he continues to wash his hands and then kind of looks for a towel, kind of wipes his hands with a towel, and then just kind of drops the towel on your face as you're still at the side of the toilet there, as he kind of just walks out. He's in a very nice suit, nice shiny shoes as he's coming in, and he says, well, I'm glad to see that you guys are being quite productive here. At this point, you see Mr. Kim pause, looks over at you, Rain. Oh. And this is just so you don't get yourself in trouble trying to find some around here. He reaches into his jacket, he pulls out a little plastic bag, and in that baggie, Rain, you see some deep weed that he kind of hands over to you.
I like you more and more, Kim.
We just don't want you getting bad shit on the streets in this neighborhood. We know you've got an issue with it, but we like to keep
definitely
you
an
on a
issue
leash.
for you.
Last part, he wonders if you heard as he continues moving. So, I hear you guys have gotten yourself a job. At this point, he's now going to the kitchen. He grabs one of the kitchen chairs and kind of spins it around so he can straddle the chair and rest his arms on the top of the chair. He just pauses and looks to you. Well, basically, he's looking to you, Liz, your character, Rain. Ivanhoe, you're in the room. Lina, you're probably up bright and early, kind of getting breakfast or whatever.
Yeah. Liz, Rain's gonna probably, roll herself up.
By the way, that little outfit you were wearing type of thing, it's kind of, you're close to having a wardrobe malfunction on the one side, and it's written all the way up that everybody knows what color panties you're wearing, and if you weren't wearing any panties, everybody knows that now, too. And Ivanhoe is wearing a Kiss the Chef apron and shorts. And he's cooking a pork stir-fry in the kitchen. So you got this giant troll that's kind of sitting there in like boxers and an apron that's got Kiss the Chef on it.
The splatter stings.
Oh, yeah? Well, hey, actually, technically it wouldn't if you've got dermoplating.
I know.
But it's a
Then
good
you're just gonna...
Good excuse.
Alrighty. So...
I guess I get up and put my goggles and head out there too with them.
Yep, you got it. Okay, the world's still spinning a bit, but you're basically you've got sea legs right now, and they're kind of straightening up as you're kind of getting out of the bathroom there. You notice that Kim is analyzing the group view, and his gaze does stick on Lina for a bit, who seems to be, like the troll, not really affected. He tells you that the nightclub you guys went to last night is a good spot for intel and information, but I gather you've already got that. He also has to warn you that the Kontonchi also work out of that place at times. They are in the area, but the club owner has no love for them either. And at that point he pauses. The Kotonchi is one of the deadly gangs in this area. I do believe your first bounty is actually going after one of their lieutenants. He just warns you that they are not lawful, they have no honor, and they are totally unpredictable. You can do this job and they might not give a fuck, or you might do this job and they look at it as an excuse to attack you. Though they need not any excuse. Their whole principle is defying laws, defying, ultimate freedom to do whatever you want, and suicide, which sadly I'm upset that they haven't taken that to heart so much and killed themselves.
So if we just blew the place up, they might actually respect us.
Well, I don't know where you're going. They don't really own establishments that much. They frequent establishments. You'd probably cause the ire, or whatever that word is. Ire, thank you. He looks to a scripting coach off camera. Ire? Okay, gotcha. And take it. 3, 2, 1. You might get the ire of the owners or the districts that you blow up the place in. And the term low profile is still in your repertoire.
But you're saying it's open season on them, pretty much.
Well, you attack them, you don't know what you're getting. Basically, if you make yourself known to them, you have no idea what that might lead to. Thank you, Everly Dunn, for hosting. But, and you might have seen their logos. It's like a biohazard symbol with the skulls in the places of the biohazard. So he does tell you guys that's his warning. You have in your little computer here, he kind of taps the little console. There's been an upgrade to the AI, and dead eyes. He kind of pauses and he starts looking around as he notices there's one of the people missing. Uni, he asks where she might be.
I don't know. Last time she was at the club last.
At that point, he pauses, and you just see him kind of start staring at the room doors for a few seconds.
Shake the computer. Maybe she'll fall out.
Basically, you notice that Mr. Kim is now looking at the doors, and you see him kind of stare just for a few seconds at one of them, stares a few seconds at the next one, and she's not in the facility. She did come back with you last night, did she not? Everly, yes, this is the rise of Eve. No, it's not the rise of Everly. It's the rise of Eve.
I honestly can't remember.
Last you remembered, she did come back with you last.
Did she?
Yep.
Oh.
Basically, his concern was he wanted to speak with her as well in regards of in the regards of the updates he's done to the AI, because he still wants her to troubleshoot and see how well the defenses are, because he lets you know that the Renaku Corporation, that's the corporation, by the way, that these people are working for, Renaku has actually had 3 hits on outskirt facilities by technomancers. They seem to be a growing interest and priority because of the nature of their magic versus the nature of programming language is starting to... There's a gap that's starting to form now that we're not liking. It's a gap in security, which we can't afford. The corporation has no job for you, so you are still free to go after this purchase, which is, I've looked into it, it is lucrative. The individual that is posting it is good for the money. He does say that the person might have connections to the Chinese triads, but that's as far as he knows. And he was basically checking in, doing the software update, making sure the team's all good. At this point, you see him kind of heading back to the door, where that nice suit of his is now being put over by a cheaper-looking, long, like a jacket, like a trench coat. The trench coat does not look fancy as his outfit is, and you realize where he's walking around in outside of your place as he puts it on, and he puts kind of disheveled fedora
Just stop
on.
him for a second.
Yep.
Grab a baggie, dump some of the stir fry in it, give it to him. So you want to give this to the bum on the outside?
He just smiles. He'll appreciate it. At that point,
And
you just see him
then
kind of
serve the rest
pause.
of it out.
Some of the smell of the stir fry gets to him, and you see his eyes kind of. He blinks a couple of times.
Yep.
That smells strong, and you just see a little bit of a tear almost pick up just from the smell coming off of it. So he takes that.
Wait.
So yep, he kind of just gives you guys a nod. His number is in the database on your desk there, and on your phones already. If you have anything, he is now in town, as he now is a contact for jobs, and he is your contact for Renraku-based jobs. Alright, guys. So, a few more. The floor now goes to you. It seems that Ivanhoe, the troll, has now gotten some sort of a nice pork stir-fry that's kind of done up. It has a kind of a strong spice smell to it, and it is slightly red in the coloration of the pork.
I'm worried about this, but I want to eat it.
Oh, it's spicy.
Oh,
I like
I
spicy.
just fill a bowl and walk away.
Yep,
I
just
like
left it there.
Alright, we'll take a bowl. Yes.
You got
Sounds like the best breakfast.
best breakfast, spicy pork stir fry.
Does sound good though.
If you guys hadn't got your, I don't think it would be. You know what? It probably would have been really good hangover food.
Sort of intended for it.
Go grab some.
Your phone goes off, Steve. God dang it! Your pilot. What was his name again? I had it down here. Jazz. That's it. Jazz. Yeah. Jazz is going to be coming to town. He's got some stuff that basically does. Some stuff's come up. Jazz is coming to Japan to do some drop-off and pickups for Gramps, in a way of speaking. But he also is going to have a data stick to drop off, which is going to have an overlay of what he's found as a report. Too much to say over the phone, even if it's a secure line. And when he's in town, you will get the notification. It's probably not for a couple more days, but that's a heads up. If you want to have any communication to send back with Jazz, you got 2-day notice type of thing.
Cool.
Rain, what do? Do you grab something to eat as well? You are feeling a lot better after that little injection that was given to you.
Yeah, she'll grab something to eat.
Yeah, it is a spicy dish. And Deadeyes? You do finally find your thing. It's like that whole, oh shit, there it is. You know, you find your goggles, but for a brief moment, people can actually see your eyes. Sorry.
We wouldn't want that.
Yeah, he's got those like calico. He's got those 2 different colored eyes thing going. No, I'm kidding. That would be cool. Sorry. Alrighty.
One's brown, the other's like light blue.
I thought this was Shadowrun for the Xbox. No, this is actually Shadowrun, the role-playing game that we're doing right now, Silent Killer. So, yep.
So
Other
we're
than that,
trying
you
to
guys...
find a way